Hello and welcome to the video demonstration for design 3 of the demonstration patches for the project Chemical Spectral Analysis through Sonification. This design is the mapping of spatial audio to the NMR spectra. Okay, so this design uses the switch object from PD, which is a very good object for picking between when you have a list of different values here. So what it does is the leftmost inlet you send a number to, and whatever number that is corresponds to one of the however many inlets you want. In this case it's 12. Whatever number that is, that number inlet will be let through. So in this case 11 is let through right now. If I reset this, it's letting through inlet number 12. Okay, so the peak data is mapped, the x-axis chemical shift is mapped to this switch statement, intensity to this, and this one simply maps through to the pitch of this oscillator. The chemical shift data maps to this subpatch here called spat.pd, and that essentially just sends an amount to the right and an amount to the left. I think actually these are mislabeled, so I think this is left and this is right. And yeah, so it just splits those two, gives you a 1 between 1 and 0 in either one of these. So yeah, that's how the panning is sort of done. So you get the effect of the NMR spectrum moving along in the audio domain from left to right. And this metric here is used to simply count through each one of the peaks sequentially. And that's done because it was found when just playing them all together, it was very difficult to gain any sort of spatial information from it at all. So in fact it was chosen to play one at a time. So yeah, ethanol I think is currently loaded in here. If I set that off, okay, so that's basically what comes out of there. It should have had that sort of moving across in stereo. If I want to put another one in, for this example I have to move this bang because you need to obviously resend the peak data every time, unfortunately. But that's done simply through this bang message here, sent to the demo patch, just so you always get stuff coming through. So if I reset this now, we should have a different NMR. Okay, and that's our second example, which is obviously all far more to one side than our first example. Okay, thank you very much. That is the third design, spatial audio, which uses sort of stereo sound to allow the user to be sort of within the spectrum. Thank you.